beautiful. Flowers are so pretty. Like, I'm also what Boston currently looks like. Wow. This feeling, I missed it. I missed vlogging. Oh my gosh, wow. Get it together. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Neha if you're new here. I haven't made videos in quite a while, and trust me, I have been itching to, like, especially watching everybody's Vlogmas. I really didn't know how to share this part or even how to show it. But anyway, I wanted to sit down today and talk with you guys about the experience I've dealt with for the past couple of days. You never know who you could be helping. You never know who it could resonate with. Always want to be seen as someone who is a resource, and I always want to be approachable, and I always want people to know that you can always message me if you have questions about anything I share, or if what I said made you kind of feel like, oh my god, thank God, like I'm not the only one. We can talk. So, as you guys saw, we went to New York a couple weekends ago, and we came back on Monday, December 7th, and then we came back early Tuesday morning, which was the 8th. Went and got tested for COVID. Initially, my test came back negative, and then Wednesday, I had woken up and I had a message from my friend who we saw in New York. Hung out with her the last couple of hours while we were there. Like, it was really, really nice to see her, and she's someone from, you know, back home, and someone who also has been very safe with testing and got her frequent tests. And honestly, she didn't know how she got it, which just shows you how unknown and unpredictable this virus is. And like, look, I really don't think that people, if you test positive for COVID, I am hoping to maybe remove kind of like the negativity around it. I don't think it makes you dirty. I don't think it makes you, you know, like this gross person. I don't think it's anything to be embarrassed about. Like, we're in a pandemic, and as long as you're trying your best to be safe, you know, if you catch it, you catch it. And also, let me explain. This video, I am just purely sharing my experiences. I will share what my symptoms were, but I also want to take a minute to just recognize, you know, the lives that were lost during this pandemic and the people who really suffered. I don't know if any of you watching this watched your family members suffer or had any of your loved ones pass away, but, you know, I recognize that it's a horrible, horrible, horrible virus, and it has taken the lives away of many people, and I respect them. So I really hope that you guys don't get, you know, the tone that, oh, well, she's saying like she dealt with it this way. I'm not taking away from anyone else's experiences. I'm simply hoping to share mine. I tested negative. I got a message from my friend saying, hey, I don't know how, but I just tested positive, because she went to get tested after we saw each other as well. And honestly, after she messaged me a few hours later, like, I was starting to feel it. Like, I know my body, and I think that's like the beauty of being, you know, taking the time to just like pause and like listen and get to know how different things make your body feel. A few hours later, I knew that I had contracted it, so I went in to isolation, but I waited to get tested about 2 days later because I wanted the virus to reach detectable levels. You know, I didn't want to waste a COVID test. On Friday, I got the call that week, positive, went into my bedroom, isolation, an ensuite, and my sister has been so fantastic in terms of taking care of me. Like, I haven't touched my dogs in so many days. I have just been in these four walls plus my bathroom, but my sister has been making me all my meals, giving me all my liquids, water bottles, just leaving it at my door. Every time I open my bedroom door, I wear a mask, she wears a mask, we're wearing gloves, we're Lysoling, we're doing everything we possibly can to keep her safe. She herself has stayed in the house with me, so she's been quarantining while I've been in isolation in my room. So we really are trying our best, you know, to do what we can, play our part, be responsible. Honestly, when I initially got the call, I knew it was coming because, like I said, I felt it in my body, but initially I cried a little because, you know, it's just like, when you get the news at first, you're like, well, shit, like, it does hurt. It's something that you know that your body is going to have to fight and you're going to have to deal with, and I knew I'd have to be locked up. And if you guys know me, I like to stay busy. Like, I enjoy running around all day. I don't sit in my bed at all. I don't lay in it during the day. I only come to it when it's time to go to bed. I'm always outside, I'm with my dogs, I'm grocery shopping, I'm walking, I'm really like, I like to be busy. I knew that being in isolation was going to be very tough for someone like me because initially, like, I get cabin fever really easily, so it is my form of hell. Processed it, accepted it, and, sat down and said to myself that everything happens for a reason. This is a really crappy situation, but I'm gonna get through it. Luckily, I had my tools, which was my journal, this book that I'm sure you guys see me story all the time, Journey to the Heart, best book ever. I did my meditations, and I'll show you my Pilates mat that's right next to my bed. I really sat down and said, okay, what are we going to do? I wrote down a list. I know, only you would do that, Neha. I wrote down a list of kind of my goals, and I can share them with you. Okay, if I'm going to do this, then I might as well make it work for me, right? So they were, get loads of rest, detox my body, eat healthy, do Pilates / stretch or do some kind of movement every single day, work on my skin and my hydration, create a healthy sleeping pattern, lots of reading, find more of my inner peace and start to feel more like me. And I say that because, Nimra's birthday started November 19th, and since then, up until recently, as you saw, I guess we've just been going, and my body was exhausted and needed this rest and just this moment to just get myself together again. So it was helpful in that sense. So in terms of tools, all I really did was every morning woke up, made my bed, opened the window for fresh air, journaled, did my meditations, did my Pilates, reading. I have a ton of books over here, took notes. I listened to lots of podcasts and took notes on those podcasts, watched lots of YouTube videos, lots of TED Talks, really took this time to learn things, contemplate things, reflect on things. That really kept me sane. Anyone, if you have a loved one or if you're going through the same thing, meditation especially, oh my gosh, really kept me there. If you're someone who deals with mental health issues, this can be very tough. You can't touch your loved ones. You can't go outside. You can't touch your pets. People are almost afraid of you, which warranted because you tested positive for the virus. You can't make your own food. You don't have freedom. You're stuck in four walls. It's tough. Also, let me update you. Today's my 10th day, so midnight tonight, I'm a free woman. They say that, oh my god, guys, I have so much to cover and I don't want you guys to get bored in this video, so I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so, my school personally, Northeastern, has been very good with handling this situation. They call me every single day. They ask me about my symptoms or monitoring it. Northeastern sends me emails every day oh, it's day 4 or day 5 for you. Here's a list of movies you could watch. Here's, a list of TED Talks that would be interesting for you. Just trying, to keep it positive. They even send you care packages. I haven't received mine yet, and I think it's because I live off campus, so it might take a little bit longer, but I heard those care packages are very generous. So the school is honestly putting forward this very positive tone. They don't make you feel like shit about having COVID. They keep up with you with your symptoms, and they, work with you to find out more information around your release date or whatever. So for me, now let's get into symptoms. Sorry, I don't really have a strategy. I have so much to talk about, so please bear with me if I'm hopping all over the place. My mind literally just goes from one place, talk about one thing, on to the next one. Sorry. In terms of my symptoms, I'm so grateful and wow, very, very blessed, very, very lucky that my symptoms were so mild. And again, I understand the severity of what the world is going through, and I'm not trying to take away from the horrible experiences of people who have had the virus as well. Initially, the only thing I had was a stuffy nose, and then that cleared really quickly within a few days, and then I only really dealt with my loss of smell and taste, which I now have back fully. My taste and smell are fully back. So those were the only symptoms I really had. I didn't have a temperature once. I didn't have body aches. I didn't have muscle soreness. I didn't have nausea. I didn't have headaches. I don't have a cough. I don't have any chest problems. Nothing with my throat. Very lucky with how my case was. And I really think it's because I spent a lot of time and resources taking care of my physical health and my mental health, and I always say it's all connected. And I think because I was, spend so much time and really, make it a priority to take care of my body, my well-being, that my body was able to fight the virus off, easily. Thank gosh, again, I'm very thankful. Symptoms weren't bad, but mentally it was a little bit of like a roller coaster, up and down for me. Like one day I was completely happy, like really happy to have this time to myself, and the other days I'd wake up really angry and frustrated and like not know what to do and kind of lose my shit a little bit. Things that I kind of did that were helpful. The doctor, when they called me, told me, so I had asked her if it was okay for me to kind of like, do exercise while I'm going through this, even though I'm not feeling any horrible symptoms. And she said that COVID basically caused a lot of inflammation, I think, and I might be wrong, I'm not a doctor, I'm hoping I'm spitting everything out correctly, caused a lot of inflammation in your heart and your lungs. So she said don't do anything strenuous or something that really gets your heart rate up there. So I've just been doing like a very like slow paced Pilates. Yes, why I said that. So every morning my sister, bless her heart, Nimra, thank you so much, would make me fresh celery juice, and she would leave it at my door, and I would start my morning every single day with my cup of fresh celery juice on an empty stomach, because it is the best thing for inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory. Celery juice, I'm sure you guys know, has a million benefits. Like I think targets almost every illness there is out there. So I did fresh celery juice every morning. We also ordered elderberry drops from Whole Foods, and the directions say you're supposed to take like 2 ounces of water, which is like a shot, like squeeze a whole tube in it and take it about 4 times a day, which I did that too. So celery juice, elderberry, lots and lots of water, ginger tea. Ginger is also anti-inflammatory. I had it at least once a day. I stopped drinking coffee, which honestly wasn't hard for me because I got into this mode where I'm like, okay, I'm getting in my mode. I'm going to do what I can to make my body strong and give it what it needs to fight this thing off. I didn't even like miss coffee. Took out coffee, replaced it with green tea. Stuck to eating raw, healthy foods. So lots of vegetables, lots and lots of fruits. Also, I took, shout out Sabrina if you're watching this, zinc. One first thing in the morning and one before bed. Really good for immune system. I also used my jade roller a lot because around like, I guess my like sinuses, jade rolling is also good for a lymphatic drainage on your face. So I would just roll out around my nose, around my face, kind of just like flush things out. And then I used my big wooden one for my body, lymphatic drainage tool, and I would do it on my legs after every shower to kind of get the lymphatic system to flush out the virus and the toxins too. And then it really sucked when I lost my taste of smell and my sense of smell and taste. If you're a cook and if you're into food and you enjoy food, it's horrible to eat your food and not taste any of it. Still, I was trying to eat healthy. I even told Nimra at one point, honestly, just like blend up a bunch of like veggies and mush and like give it to me because I don't taste anything. She didn't. She still fed me really nice meals, but it was torture to not be able to taste them. Lots of salads, like packed salads. Like I had pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, like arugula, tomatoes, cucumbers, like pretty heavy salads. I'm not talking like a basic salad, like where I'm starving myself. Like no. Also doing ginger shots. I'm telling you, a juicer is so helpful. Like if you know someone going through it, or if your family member's going through it, or if you're going through it, a juicer is like the best thing because drinking those fresh juices, and she would always make me fresh orange juice too for vitamin C. I feel good. I feel back to normal. I never really lost my energy levels. Like I had so much energy and I could only go between these 4 walls, which was tricky because I didn't take more than I think like 10 steps a day. And also my bed is like my couch. It's my bed. I sit on it all day. Again, very unnatural to me. I just wanted to share, my experience. Again, like I said, if you are going through this, or if you have someone that, have a loved one going through this and you have questions, please reach out to me. I would love, to kind of share with you what I found helpful. Again, like I know that everybody is going to have a different set of symptoms and everyone's bodies are different. So of course, everyone's experiences will be different. But I had friends that previously had COVID, and kind of being able to talk to them about it was so helpful because they just knew, you had someone that could guide you. Because again, this is so unknown. You don't know how it affects, like you don't know a lot of things. but talking to people who have had it can be very helpful. Oh my God, it was so hard for me, like, not to share what was happening. I just didn't know how to do it. Like, I wanted to share, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what I would show you. Like I said, I didn't really do much. It would have been the same thing every single day. I decided just to do it on my 10th day. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend all day deep clean my bedroom, and I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna enjoy life again, and I can't wait. I am coming out a different person for the better. I really feel like I've caught up with myself. I have a new perspective and appreciation, although I never took for granted, you know, nature and being able to get out and just like walk and stuff. I appreciate it even more now, and I'm really looking forward to it. And you just come out different. Like, you have a lot of time to sit with yourself and think. That was my experience with COVID. We're in the clear, but I do also want to show you my Black Friday haul, which I've been itching to do as well. I know it's so late and you're probably like, Black Friday, that was literally forever ago, but yeah, now I can show you the things that I got. Thank God for this mat. Would have lost my mind if I didn't get to be on it. And then I have my Pilates ball and a band that I used. Also, this is the wooden tool I was talking about for my body. You can watch my video, but haul time. This sweatsuit is from Aloe. I'm not sure if you guys can tell exactly the color, but it's like this cream color. It's the waffle, this is what I call it, waffle or ribbed set, and I'm wearing matching, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is the only mirror I really have that I can use matching sweats, and oh my gosh, they're so comfortable. So it's the oversized sweatsuit. My top is an extra small, and it's pretty long. I can show you guys. Literally goes all the way down there. Small bottoms, but this is my first suit. You have the Aloe sign on the side, but very comfortable. Yeah. My sister, Nimra, actually got me a gift card from Aloe for my birthday, and I use it for Black Friday shopping. So I also picked up this set. It is so beautiful. Oh my God. Like, excuse my laundry pile behind me. I haven't done laundry for the whole time I've been in here, and I get to do laundry tomorrow, and I have a lot to do. But yes, so this blue set, guys, how cute. Oh my God. It's beautiful. It's like, I mean, the camera makes it look more light blue than it is. It's a little bit more blue in person, but oh my gosh, like, it's so beautiful. So for Aloe sizing, just for reference, I get my bottoms in an extra small. I find that small is a little bit baggy, and extra small fits me just the perfect way. And then I get my tops in small or medium, depending how tight I want them. Small can still be a little bit more tight, so I get them in medium so I don't feel like I'm suffocating. It's one of my pet peeves to like wear clothes that make me feel like I can't breathe. So I can't. Thank you, Nimra. I'm obsessed. Like, wow. I also go to Abu Dhabi, Dubai first, and then Abu Dhabi on the 27th. So I will be vlogging all of that as well. And yeah, I mean, the CDC says that once you get COVID, you have immunity for about 3 months. And while I'm obviously not going to go crazy and go wild, it is nice to know that when I'm traveling this time that I don't really have to worry as much because I do have the antibodies. But let me show you guys the rest of my stuff. My next set, oh my gosh, this color, I feel like looks so good on brown skin tones, especially with like my gold jewelry. Wow. So for me, my leggings personally, I get all extra small. They fit so well, and they're so flattering. Like, look at that. Oh my God. And then top I got, I mean, this is a small. Like I said, let me pull it all the way down so you can see how long it actually goes. I'm about 5'8", I think maybe 5'9", and this is how long it is on me, and it's a small, but what it does do a good job, like if you roll it, it stays. Roll, you don't really have to tuck anything in, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful color. They are these straight leg jeans with these slits on the side, so like with a heel, with booties, with like any kind of sneakers, it'll look so good. But sorry, I don't know how else to show this. Yeah, so they look like this, like so flattering side, but I'm really excited to like wear a cute like shoe, cute sneaker, and yeah, I think they're so cute. Very stretchy material, like very comfortable, doesn't make me feel like I'm suffocating. I feel like I could eat a plate of pasta in these jeans and not, you know, like feel miserable. They're not too thick, they're pretty thin, but yeah, my straight leg jeans. Oh my chopstick. It's so weird not to have like my fun little like B-rolls of, you know, things, people walking, life, and these transitions. It's basically just me throughout this whole video, so I'm sorry. But like I said, they're gonna get better. Nimra's out. Nimra's out, and I have to wait for her to come home to be fed. This is what it's like in isolation. So, Nimra, come home soon. I need you to feed me. And I also need her to fill up my water bottle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nimra right now is actually out to get her COVID test. She's tested 5 times since I found out I was positive, and thank gosh she has come out negative every single time. And the doctor said, I was like, if she's been testing negative and I come out, like what are the chances she will contract it? And the doctor was saying, you are not contagious at all anymore, you're not a threat to anybody, and if she hasn't had it yet, she probably won't get it from you, at least, so she still has to stay safe. I'm about to edit this video, which I'm so excited for because I haven't done that in a while either, but I forgot to tell you guys one thing, and I have the urge, I feel like I have to tell you everything. When I figured that I forgot this piece of information, I was like, oh my god, I have to tell them. So yeah, one more thing. When I lost my sense of taste and smell was like the weirdest thing ever, and I'm sure if you talk to anybody who had COVID will tell you this. My nose was completely open, like you can, I've done that so many times, it's so weird, but I don't know how else like to show, like my nose was completely open, I could breathe properly, there was no blockage or anything, but I lost my sense of smell, and I didn't even realize I lost my sense of smell until I sprayed my lavender spray on my pillows before bed, one of my favorite things to do before bedtime, and I couldn't smell it. I was like literally stinging it in my face. I'm like, why can't I smell the lavender? And you don't realize you lose your sense of smell because air smells like air, if that makes any sense. I realized, oh my gosh, I can't smell anything and my nose works completely fine. It was a really weird feeling. Because, you know, like you're used to losing your sense of smell when your nose is blocked because it's blocked. But if your nose isn't blocked and you're losing your sense of smell, it was weird. Oh, and I Lysoled every day. Lysol your bedroom every single day. Lysol everything you own. All of it. Another tip, which I'm sure you guys know. So for example, I'm currently editing the video right now, but Nimra just made me some lunch. I just have some tuna that she used veganaise, mustard, onions, celery in there, and then she put it on a bed of spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers with some lemon dressing. But yeah, we've also been using these like paper plates and plastic forks. I know it's not the best thing for the earth right now, but Nimra just doesn't really want me touching dishes, and if that makes her feel comfortable, I am totally fine with it. But yeah, example of a meal, she left this at my door, and I'm gonna eat the salad, and I'm gonna edit. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. Thank you for listening to me, and anyone, whoever, you know, if you need to know anything about my experience, or if you want to reach out to me and ask questions, please feel free to. I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please subscribe. I know I'm like cringing saying that, but just subscribe and like. It would mean a lot. It, you know, it's very helpful to us, and I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, good to see you guys, and I will see you in the next one.